Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to transport you to a moment of vulnerability and introspection, where the bittersweet symphony of life unfolds before our very eyes. Picture, if you will, a scene straight out of romantic comedy gone wrong. A scene that finds me, yours truly, at the mercy of Cupid's fickle arrow. It all began on a seemingly ordinary Tuesday evening, the air thick with anticipation and the scent of freshly brewed coffee wafting through the air. Little did I know that fate had other plans in store for me. Plans that involved a rather unexpected breakup. Yes, you heard that right. I found myself unceremoniously dumped by my now ex-boyfriend. There I was, left to pick up the pieces of my shattered heart while pondering the existential implications of love. In my moment of despair, I did what any sensible person would do. I reached for the nearest tub of ice cream and dialed the number of my trusty confidant, expecting a sympathetic ear and perhaps a shoulder to cry on. Alas, what I received was far from the comforting embrace I anticipated. Instead of commiserating over my romantic misfortunes, I found myself thrust to a whirlwind of my friend's own trials and tribulations. It was as if the universe had conspired to unleash a deluge of woes upon us, leaving us adrift in a sea of shared misery. Now, one might argue there is wisdom in the age-old term that misery loves company, or as Korean folktales would have it, joy should be shared and sadness divided. However, I think I'd like to challenge this notion. For you see, I have come to believe that seeking solace in shared suffering is akin to trying to douse a fire with gasoline. Instead of extinguishing the flames of despair, we only succeed in fueling them further, creating a bonfire negativity that threatens to consume us whole. Sharing misery can often exacerbate feelings of sadness and despair, rather than alleviate them. When we seek solace and commiseration with others who are also experiencing hardship, we inadvertently perpetuate a cycle of negativity that reinforces our own feelings of hopelessness. And instead of offering genuine support and encouragement, we may find ourselves engaged in a futile competition of who has it worse, further magnifying our own struggles in an attempt to gain validation or sympathy. Instead of succumbing to the temptation of sharing our sadness, let us explore alternative avenues for navigating the labyrinth of emotions that accompany difficult times. One such approach is the practice of self-care, wherein we dedicate time and energy towards nurturing our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This may involve engaging in activities that bring us joy and solace, such as indulging in hobbies, spending time with nature, or immersing ourselves in the company of loved ones who uplift and inspire us. Additionally, seeking professional support through therapy or counseling can provide invaluable guidance and tools for coping with adversity. Moreover, cultivating mindfulness and gratitude can serve as powerful antidotes to despair, allowing us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. By prioritizing self-care and adopting healthy coping mechanisms, we empower ourselves to navigate the ebb and flow of emotions with grace and resilience, emerging stronger and more resilient than before. In conclusion, while it may be tempting to seek solace in shared misery, we must recognize the detrimental impact it can have on our well-being and also the well-being of those around us. Instead of wallowing in negativity and perpetuating a cycle of despair, let us embrace healthier coping mechanisms and practice strategies for navigating life's challenges. We need to accept the fact that sadness, in fact, is not better shared with those around us, and it is not the duty of those to share in our misery. In conclusion, by prioritizing self-care, seeking professional help, and cultivating resilience through mindfulness and gratitude, we empower ourselves to confront adversity with courage and grace. Let us be the architects of our own happiness and forge connections built on with understanding, empathy, and lighting the way for others to follow. In a world where misery may indeed love company, let us choose to be the exception. Let's be beacons of hope and positivity in a sea of darkness and just illuminate a path to happiness for ourselves. So next time I get broken up with, I don't go crying to my friend and can instead just wallow with my own tub of ice cream. Thank you.